I hope you're doing
Recording in progress.
I hope you're doing well this evening. So today it's just the continuation of yesterday's presentation. So today's session will focus much on the demonstration of our app, which is inbuilt, so-called skin disease detection system. So generally, this is a mobile application whereby it will be able to detect the number of skin diseases. So artificial intelligence is one part, plays a big role in this project as well, and whereby we train a certain model on how it can detect the image based on the disease, corresponding on how the model is being trained. So what you can see here is some sort of the codings of testing the model on how it can detect the image of the skin, and it detects the kind of disease that might be included on the skin. So later on is just the screenshots of how this mobile application is looking like at the moment. So as you can see on the first screenshot here, we have the background image, and under that, below that, we have the disease name, which will be displayed with in this section with a green text, and below that we have two buttons, whereby when the user clicks the camera button, they will be able to capture the image of the skin using their phones. And on the other hand, we have the gallery, whereby you can choose the image, and the background process of this application will be able to detect the kind of disease which is found on that skin. So as a demonstration, we clicked on the gallery, whereby we choose a certain image of the skin. So these images, they are captured using the high-level cameras. So this is a skin, by the way, and there are several lynches on the skin. So the way the model is being trained, for the model to have a 100 or a 90-something% of its prediction of that particular disease, you need to take a clear picture in high resolution. So for example, these are the images which was downloaded from the internet. So we selected this image for our detection of the skin. So here it was the results. This is the name of the disease. So yeah, therefore, mobile application development is like a big adventure where creative people bring their ideas to life, and they make their decision even more fun and helpful. So yesterday, we opened the session, like it's open to, we can receive any question. If you have any question, you can write in the chat, or you can unmute the voice and you can ask. I think I'll be able to answer those questions based on this presentation. So if there is any question, you can ask, and I'm listening. I think I'll be able to answer you.
Yeah, so if you have any question, you can also put your questions on a chat, or else you can use the mic, either way.
So the first question, what model did you use? So the model which I used in this project is, I downloaded the model from GitHub. It's a pre-trained model. So the name is just given, like it doesn't have a specific name of that model, but I can provide the link to that particular model. It's a pre-trained model whereby it's already trained, and then you can just train it based on your inputs and output to improve its capabilities of predicting the kind of disease. So can you please show us? Okay. Let me go to the GitHub repository. And I think I might be able to share with you. So if there is another questions, you can be typing. It's visible to me while I'm searching for the repository. Yeah. So this model, it was trained using Python. I mean, in Python using TensorFlow. So after the model is being trained, I had to convert that particular model into the TF Lite model, whereby after that particular conversion of the TF Lite model, that's when I was able to use that particular model inside my my Flutter application. So I was able to trigger the information inside that particular model. So this is the link. I have provided a link of that particular model. You can have a look at it, and it's actually in the it's actually in the TensorFlow type whereby you can try it in Jupyter notebooks, etc., based on your inputs. But you can also convert this model into a TF-Lite model. So how you developed, how you deployed the model to the application? Okay, I think I can just share the screen with you of the deployment, about the deployment of that particular model inside my application. Because the application is already open in my Visual Studio Code. I hope you can see my screen. This is a Flutter application. So, and this is the model which I used. I think you cannot, yeah, okay, you can see. So the model is, it's not visible, like you cannot open it inside this Flutter, because it's a TF-Lite conversion of that particular model. So everything, the whole training process of that particular model is inside this model called my model TF-Lite. So inside this Flutter, I took that model from where it was trained. I trained it in Jupyter. I was testing it using Jupyter notebooks, and I wrote the conversion code whereby I was able to convert the TensorFlow model into the TF-Lite model that can be used inside this application. So as for the home page, this is the home page. I think I'll focus much on the model part. So after the application is open, the application, it loads the model. So using this object, TF-Lite.load model. So TF-Lite.load model plays a big role in this part, whereby it's able to, it looks for the location where the model is located, and also looks for the labels of the kind of diseases which the model can detect. So it consists of these required strings. And on the other hand, it also consists of the number of threads, which is 1. So after the model is being loaded, we are classifying the images inside. This is the information inside our model now. So the output is as a variable inside our model also, whereby we are able to run the model on an image using this this function over here. So the function, it triggers the image. It takes the image path where the image, whereby the image is being loaded by the user of that particular application. So after the image is loaded, here we're just, this is the set state method inside our Flutter, whereby it looks about the state of our app, on how everything is arranged. So after loading that particular image, the image is loaded at the background of our application. So I think I can just share the application also. This application, So when you load an image, unfortunately, I don't have images inside this emulator, but when you load an image, the image comes here at the background. And after you have loaded that particular image, the image is loaded, and at the same time, the background process of detecting the particular disease is being processed. And after, when it takes the kind of disease, it shows the text over here, the name of that particular disease. And I'm building another section whereby you can consult a doctor, or you can have a chatbot on the other side where you can ask questions about that particular disease and stuff. So these sections are in process. So yeah, that's about the model part. Is there another question? I hope I have answered you clearly. I don't know if you get everything. Is there another question? So I hope there is the information is clear. I don't know if you have another questions, but if you have another question, you can type, or you can contact me on WhatsApp. I think I will share the number in the chat section. So yeah, reaching at this juncture, that's all I had for you. So it's over to you, Mr. Host.
All right. Thank you everyone for your participation. If you have any more questions, maybe you can still ask it. But if there is no any other question, then we can stop here for today.